What's crack-a-lacking? Is your boy Broshmo. Just in case you did not know, so yes, indeedy, we are back for the final time. We got a Big Ten championship game, and I don't know if it'll be able to match that Georgia Texas game. All kinds of drama, but nonetheless, we're here for it. I'll also be watching the ACC championship game. I'll be watching that one on my phone. But dude, I'm stoked. I'm ready. Hopefully you are as well. Here, I'm just gonna go ahead and set my phone up for the game. If you haven't already, please go ahead, hit that thumbs up. It's always much appreciated, much obliged. Does help out the stream. Also, gotta give a shout out to our friends over at Underdog Fantasy. If you use the promo code Broshmo when you sign up and download the app at Underdog Fantasy, they'll match that first deposit up to $250. That's right. They're going to match that deposit. It's the best place to play weekly best ball. I love doing the higher lower on player stats. It's not just football. They do every sport under the freaking sun. They have promos for you each and every day to take advantage of. So if you want to get in on the action, there's not a better place to do it than Underdog Fantasy if you're looking for that fantasy sports. But as always, play responsibly. Play within your means. How are we feeling, boys and girls? We got Thompson. We live, baby. Betcha sweet cheeks we are. There, I'm just posting on the social media real quick. Normal guy, you're hurt right now? You're hurt? Why you hurt, dude? Keep your chin up. Now, we do have other games live right now. I'm going to go ahead and jump to scoreboard. Currently, Louisiana is up only 3-0. It's still the first quarter, but they're up 3-0 on Marshall. That's the other game going on. We will have Clemson and SMU also kick off in the next few minutes. What up, Daniel? How you doing? Born Stellar, 2 championship games, 2 quarterbacks getting murdered. Can we make it a third? Oh, she is hopefully not murdered. Normal guy, you wanted Texas to win, but great game by Georgia. Oh, I had Georgia in my parlay and in a single bet, so I kind of needed that. Let's see. Kyle, hype for this one. I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good. Not much has changed in the last couple of minutes. I'm feeling good. I do have to replenish my liquids, but I'm feeling good. Mahaha, about that hot take earlier. Let's see. Fearfully, so Florida State wins their conference in the regular season, or in regulation last year after losing their quarterback, and now Georgia wins their conference championship and loses their quarterback. Well, we don't know the severity. The kind of the difference is we know Jordan Travis was out for the playoffs. And don't get me wrong, I'm not defending. I was one of the biggest Florida State guys over Alabama. But I'm saying for Georgia's case, you got an expanded playoffs. We don't know the severity of Carson Beck's injury. For goodness sake, he took the snap and handed it off at the end of the game there. So it's not exactly oranges to oranges, you know? It's just not. Again, if you haven't already, I think we got like 30 some people watching. If you could hit that thumbs up, I would appreciate that kindly. All right, there we go. Got everything all got all the social media. Hey, I'm streaming. Come watch. Here comes the Nittany Lions, by the way. My Knowles got the shenanigans last year. Yeah. No, they got screwed out of it. I'm I'm a Miami fan, and I was coming to bat hardcore for Florida State. Dang, Marshall scored a touchdown. They're up 7-3. Come on, Louisiana. I need you to cover. Need you to cover. This year they were the shenanigans themselves. Yeah, no kidding. Toller Knowles need to out up that wallet for Dion for the Dion gain. I don't know about that. They already Mike Norvell is going to be the coach. We already know that. He brought in a new OC and a new DC. He brought in the Gus Bus, I think, to be the OC for Florida State. All right, I got to turn on this SMU Clemson game up on my phone. I am going to have to replenish the... What do you mean I'm not logged in? What the hell? Just finished watching Texas and Georgia. James, how'd you like the game? Did you enjoy it? Did you have a good time? All right, I guess kickoff's 6:20 or kickoffs in like the next 5 to 8 minutes for both these games. All right, I'm gonna go top off my drinks. I will be back. I'll be back. As a Texas fan, you're disappointed. That's fair, James. It's fair to be disappointed. Oh man, the game already kicked off. The hell am I doing? I thought they said 6:20 start time. I had 2 minutes left. Well, here I am. And there's a face mask on the defense. Dude, matter of fact, SMU game just kicked off. I think Dion might stay in Colorado. Well, shoot, Oregon's already down in close to the 20. They move in. Oh wow, fake the end around and big stop in the backfield there. It's gonna be 2nd and 15. Oh, SMU may have just got a fumble recovery. Well, I think they're calling him down. Never mind. Oh yeah, knees down for Cade Klubnik. There we go. All right, 2nd and 15. Got Gabriel on shotgun. Evan Stewart motioning. And he's going out. Oh my gosh, what a hurdle! Keon Sadiq. Oh. Just like that. Penn State. Hey, can we just talk about this? Oregon, first year in the Big 12. If they win it, that means they went through Penn State, Michigan, and Ohio State. Talk about, oh, wow. Pac-12 was way harder than this. So Pac-12 dissolves, and now 2 of their former teams can be conference champions. Yeah. Wild, right? Dude, that hurdle was absolutely insane. And I think Clemson just scored a touchdown. So just like that, we got touchdowns. Hey, why aren't people hyping up Dylan Gabriel? Sub 6 foot, that's why. People don't like short quarterbacks. All right. Let's go ahead and do a Scud Bud. As currently, Marshall's up 7-3 on Louisiana. The first quarter just wrapped up. Obviously, Oregon, they just got up. They're up 7-0 on Penn State. And, dude, Clemson. Just like that. Oh, was there a turnover that I missed? Yep, there was a fumble. SMU fumbled. So it was a sack, strip sack. But dude, TJ Parker, I literally was just talking about to Alex from Hail Mary Sports about TJ Parker and how he's going to be freaking nuts next year. And I think he's going to probably be a first rounder. Dude, that hurdle was dirty. All right, SMU's back with the football. They're pulling out some trickery. All right, you got SMU with the 3rd and 11 at their own 24 right now. And they're only rushing 3. Kevin Jennings tries to zip it over the middle, but it gets tipped. 4th down. Oh, Clemson just got a good return. No, there's flags out. All right, Penn State, what you got? See what Drew Allen and company has. Oh, I guess the penalty was on SMU. So Clemson's going to have great field position. All right, Penn State coming out their own 25. Aller in the shotgun. Singleton going out on a route, and it goes right to him. Picks up about 4 yards there. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Dude, and Tyler Warren's taking the snap here. Drew Aller's up to the top of the screen. Oh, and they fumbled it. So I don't know if Tyler Warren was trying to give it to Singleton. Oh, so the snap may have been a little bit high because Singleton's arms went high. He wasn't expecting to get the football, so he was trying to get out of the way of it. Man, they got lucky. All right, 3rd and 5 for the Nittany Lions. And here comes pressure. Gets it out to Tyler Warren for a 1st down. All right, 1st and 10 from the 37, their own. Hands off to Singleton, and he's ripping off a big run. Midfield, 40, 30. Big run from Singleton. He's down inside the 25, down at about the 22. 41-yard run from Singleton. Hell yeah. Now that's a run back. I mean, to be fair, like Singleton was barely touched until he got to the 22. All right, 1st and 10. And Aller's dropping back. He's going over the middle, slings it. Incomplete. Clifford not being able to reel it in, but that was very, very, very congested. It was just a good defense, like good defense. I don't think that was a bad throw either. And Aller Toss, fake toss, and then he throws it to Allen on the swing for about 6 yards. It's gonna be 3rd and 4. Dude, Clemson starts to drive inside the SMU 30. And then, oh, they just did a little tricky shuttle pass there. All right, 3rd and 4. You got Tyler Warren in motion here. Tyler, he's rolling. And he's got to essentially throw this one away. Wazoo, Pac-12 champs. Hang the banner. It must not feel good. It must not feel good. Cool, you beat Oregon State earlier in the year. Your final regular season game, you lost to Wyoming. You got, I think, didn't the DC get fired in that game? All right, Penn State nails it. 7-3 ball game. What's up, Nintendo Mike? Man, Clemson, another touchdown. They're up 14-0, and they're not even 5 minutes into this game. Dude, there is a real chance. I think if SMU gets blown out, I think there's a real chance that the college football committee puts Alabama ahead of SMU. Not happy with the ponies going down 14-0. Nah. Yeah, SMU's kind of shot themselves in the foot. You had the fumble in your own territory, and then the penalty on the punt return, which again put the Clemson offense in your own territory to start their drive. Me is oregano. I don't know what that means. I don't know what me is oregano means. Oh, I get it. Oregano, Oregon. That's in there. I get it. Who's my pick? I put money down on Oregon and Clemson to win. I also though need Louisiana to win by 6 or more points. I think they're currently losing. All right, here comes Oregon. There we go. SMU first down. So calls for Oregon. So one for Oregon. Broshmo is for Oregon. Well, yeah, that's where I'm putting my money. Oregon. This is quite literally where I put my money. All right, hand off here. That's Noah Whittington going off for a big gain. Almost broke it. Gets out to about midfield. Hey, SMU, they're out across midfield too. Let's go. And toss out to James. Ooh, nice hit. It's about 7 yards there, 7 to 8. All right, 2nd and 2 for Oregon. And they're going to toss it back to Jordan James. And he is going to be short of the first. It's going to be about a 3rd and 2. About the same. How far do the losers of the conference games will drop in the polls? I don't think too far. Outside, if SMU gets blown out, I think there's a real shot that the committee puts Alabama in over SMU. And they're going to fake the handoff to James. Oh, ball's tipped, incomplete. Try to get it to Herbert's, Herbert's brother. TJ Parker might be the most dominant edge since Chase Young. Dude, he's nasty. I was literally just talking to Alex about him last, maybe earlier this week, actually. All right, 4th and 1. They're going for it. Hand off to Jordan James. Oh, and they stop him. Oh, second effort. I think may have got him past it, though. Oh, there's flags, though. Oh, and it's a face mask, so first down. All right, so now Oregon is at the Penn State 24. Here comes pressure. Gabriel gets it out quick to Fergie, man. Terrence Ferguson. You're not a fan of the state of Washington? Oh, dude, big run. SMU touchdown. It ain't done yet. There is hope. SMU touchdown, Kevin Jennings. Dude, Kevin Jennings is thin. Who gets the coveted 5 spot? Penn State or Texas? Notre Dame. If Penn State does indeed lose, I think it's Notre Dame gets the 5 spot. Dumps it. Oh, that's Tez. Tez Johnson picking up some yards there. Is Jordan James injured? I don't think so. He got up after the fourth down call. They do have Winnington in there right now. I mean, they like to rotate guys in and out. All right, first and goal. Oh, dude. Linebacker literally just threw up on the field. And they throw it out there to, who is that? Oh, is that Sadiq? The tight end? We got another Sadiq touchdown. Dude, the linebacker for Penn State literally just threw up as well on the field. He was sitting there. Ugh. All right, Penn State's up 14-3. Yeah, Ducks are moving the ball at will. Yeah, Thompson, I was just saying that, dude. I was like, dude, Penn State linebackers literally just. And then his buddy was trying to move him over, like, hey, go this way, go this way. He's like, hey, I'm going through something right now. I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's gonna get hydrated on the sideline. Yeah, Oregon looks like the best team. And they certainly, like, I wouldn't say they've been dominant, but they've been more dominant than any of the other top teams. If this game is bad, can we switch to the ACC? Absolutely. Dude, I'm watching the ACC championship game right now on my phone. If this game gets out of hand, best your sweet dude, I might actually jump to Marshall and Louisiana. Let's actually do a quick scoreboard. All right, Marshall's up 10-3. Get it together, Louisiana. What the hell are we doing here? Get it together. And I did just mention Kevin Jennings scored a touchdown. It is now 14-7. So that's huge. That's huge for SMU. I'm glad that they showed some fight because honestly, they started out terrible. Just terrible. Gabriel's good. I don't think he's underrated. Goes out and does his job really well. How even is Notre Dame allowed in the college football playoff? I don't get it. And ranked so high in the polls. They beat Texas A&M early in the year in College Station. And I mean, dude, they've been dominant in their wins. Since the Northern Illinois game, they've figured out who they are. They dominated Army, they dominated Navy, and you'd be like, oh, that ain't crazy. Those were ranked teams at the time. Dominated USC, beat Louisville, beat Georgia Tech. Those aren't terrible ACC teams. Louisville just mowed through Kentucky like nothing. Georgia Tech took Georgia to 8 overtimes. That's why. Marshall is not just a first half team. And I'll tell you why. I'm pretty confident they had a big comeback last week to make the college football or to make the Sun Belt Championship game. So James Madison, I'm pretty sure, was giving them a whooping. Yeah, James Madison was up 17-0 at halftime. Marshall scores 17 in the third quarter. Marshall's able to get it to overtime and win to get in. Marshall is not a first half team. We're just a first half team. I love the multi-view feature on YouTube TV. Nice. Nobody likes Dabo. Yeah, that's fair. Number 11 needs to be a defensive end every snap. Well, I mean, I think you try to get creative with where you put them that way. Because, I mean, you're dealing with good tackles there at Georgia or at Oregon. All right, Aller gets it out quick to Tyler Warren. Gets about to the 44. So, I mean, I get the idea of moving Abdul Carter around. Oh. Warren, what? Oh, he dropped it. No. Dude, Drew Aller just threw it up. And I thought he was throwing it away. Dude, Warren had that. How did that just roll out of his hands? Oh, he went to go secure it and it slipped. He goes to secure it and it just falls. Dan Lannon is great with further developing experienced QBs. Yeah. Yeah, UNLV has a few draftable prospects. They got Ricky White, the wide receiver. Jalen Catalon, terrible injury history, but the safety there, pretty good. I like Tony Grimes. He's probably not not done enough to make himself draftable, but I like Tony Grimes. Former North Carolina corner, now they're at UNLV. You got Jackson Woodard, who's just kind of a thumper at linebacker. I don't think that's gross misuse of a top 5 talent. I'm not aware if they've played him on multiple snaps at middle linebacker, but I'm fairly confident I've seen him at least mostly on the edge. I mean, getting creative is not incompetency. Yeah. Woodard, definitely a special teamer. That guy can hit. All right, we got a 2nd and 14. Aller's dropping back, going over the middle. Puts it up there, hoping his receiver can make a play, but not a lot of separation being created by the wide receivers here. Yeah, UNLV had the quarterback that left after 4 games. Decided to redshirt and transfer. And Aller moving around, throwing it over the middle, gets it to their number 6. I don't think that's Fleming. I think Fleming's number 3. Is that Harrison? Yeah, that's Harrison Wallace. Are you saying Abdul Carter played 70% of the time at middle linebacker this year? Because that is factually false. I don't think that's what you're saying. I think you might be referencing someone else. No, that is 70% of the snaps on the season at middle linebacker. That is incredibly false. Clemson just scored a touchdown, by the way. Here, I will pull up snap counts right now. I've watched quite a bit of him this year. He has not lined up nearly that much at middle linebacker. I'm probably right. I'm fairly right. There we go, Tyler Warren. There we go. Big game. Dude, they are moving fast. I like Penn State when they're up tempo. Touchdown. Just like that. Penn State answers back. Huge. And they did it so fast. Broshmo. I'm not always right. I'm just saying I'm fair. Like middle line. He has not played that much in middle linebacker. I know he's played a ton on, I think, the left side. Right side? Left side. Can't remember now. I was having this conversation with someone else. Yeah, let's look at details. Okay, yeah, left side. He's the majority of the time left side. In terms of middle linebacker, he's lined up there 28 times this year of his 575 snaps. He has lined up like off-ball linebacker, but that's usually to come in as a blitzer. Yeah, he's only played 40 coverage snaps this year, so he's not dropping back into coverage. He's got 2 pass breakups on the year though. What? That's kind of wild. All right, we do have a couple of score updates we should go through. Marshall, they're driving. I don't like that. Marshall's up 10-3. Oregon, they're up 14-10, but Penn State being able to score a touchdown, do it fast. You love to see that. Clemson did once again score fairly quickly. They're up 21-7. So SMU, man, they're playing behind the 8 ball right now. It's going rough. I just watched a few highlights and was discussing with how much off the ball I saw. Dude, he's majority of the time he is playing off the edge. I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing to get creative with the guy that used to play linebacker full time. You think Drew Allar's first round? I don't know, man. I think he's got the tools for a first rounder. I'm not heavily impressed by SMU tonight. I took Clemson as a lock this week. I took Clemson as a lock. Money line lot. Marshall's not a first half team. They literally scored 17 in the third quarter last week against James Madison. I don't mind State Farm and Geico commercials. Dude, why are we getting a hey, we got a update and you're showing me Georgia Texas highlights? Show me Clemson and SMU, dude. All right, no return here. Oregon's going to start at their own 25. As is SMU. There is literally SMU's taking the field right now. Well, there is a flag. Unnecessary roughness on the kicking team. What? Unnecessary roughness on a touchback? Why Penn State? Why are you doing all that? All right, 1st and 10 from the Oregon 40. Much better field position. Gonna try to dump it to Noah Winnington. It gets deflected. I don't count team best half by the point they score, but by their yards. Okay, Nintendo Mike. All right, we got 2nd and 10 for the Ducks. Fake the handoff to James and gets it to Tez. Ooh, big gain for Tez there. Gets out across the Penn State 40 down at about the 38. I think SMU just threw an interception. Oh, man. And here comes a sack. I think that was was it Danny Dennis Sutton that was the first guy there? Caused the initial pressure. Yeah, no, it was Dennis Sutton or Danny Dennis Sutton. Are we going to get another snap here for Oregon? 2nd and 12. Nah, we're going to take this in the next quarter. That's the end of the first. Well, they're reviewing the interception right now. How do you not have a closer angle of this? I mean, it looks like he's got both arms underneath. That looks like an easy interception. Easy interception. Yeah, Georgia Texas was a real good game, Ed. Real good. Oh man, dude, SMU. I'm already getting a feeling that SMU is about like I think Alabama's gonna get in over SMU right now. Neighbors kind of slowed down, and to be fair, part of that was the concussion. Part of that is quarterback. I think Bowers. I might be willing to say Bowers is offensive player of the year. He's been great every game. Yeah, last year's class was nuts. Excuse me. Marvin Harrison Jr. is having a real quiet year. I mean, he's had like he'll have big games here and there, but like it's been quiet for him for the most part. Hey, I agree. Alabama should be out. I'm not going to fight for Alabama in the college football playoff, but we can acknowledge we should all be able to acknowledge the bias with the college football committee. I think you make a case like South Carolina, right? Next one up. It's just they got the head-to-head loss to Alabama, but that was in the middle of the season. It was at Tuscaloosa and was by 2 points. Like I think, because like personally, I think I would have Miami ahead of Alabama, easy. but I think I would probably have South Carolina ahead of Miami. But you can't make the case for Bama really ahead of South Carolina. I mean, you can just by, okay, well, look who's been better. Who hasn't lost to Oklahoma in the last 3 weeks? You know? Illinois, no. Sorry. Probably not. Probably not, Mr. Mike. No, Tennessee's already in. Dude, McBride is literally, yeah, he's getting all of them targets. Oh, golly, dude. Tez put it on a show. Putting people in a human blender. He's making these defenders do drive-bys. We're getting a lot of offense in this Big 12 title game, or Big 10 title game, excuse me. I'd put Miami over Colorado. The Nebraska loss doesn't look nearly as good for Colorado. The Kansas State loss doesn't look great. Who's Colorado's other loss? Oh yeah, Kansas. That's rough. Dylan Gabriel is going to run it on his own and lose about a yard. After watching this far in the NFL season, who has the best draft? Ooh, I'd have to go back and look. Yeah, Colorado lost to the state of Kansas, quite literally. I'd have to go run through the draft classes real quick. Mackenzie, which I could do during a commercial break. Arizona State is indeed very sneaky good. Oh, yeah, that's a hold. You're right. But Fergie, touchdown. But yeah, dude, Connerly wrapped himself around Abdul Carter. All right, here I have the draft classes from this year. Because I have my preseason grades. By the way, there's like 50 some people in here. Hit that thumbs up. What we doing, people? Hit the thumbs up. The burrito was fantastic. Awesome. Awesome. I love to hear that, Fearfully. All right. Who has had the best draft class this season in the NFL? Cardinals. Marvin Harrison's been fine. Max Melton hasn't really seen a ton of time. Trey Benson's been the backup. We haven't seen a lot of Isaiah Simmons, or Darius Robinson's been coming off injury. So you can't really say the Cardinals. Dude, DTD, though, has been nice for the Cardinals. The Falcons, not a lot of their guys have played. Part of that is injury. I even think Orohoro's on the IR right now. Okay, so Ravens. This could be a realistic one because Wiggins has played well. Roger Rosengard has locked down the right tackle spot. Looks good. I think Rasheen Ali is returning kicks right now for Baltimore. We could jump to the Bills. Keon Coleman's been meh. I haven't seen a lot of Bishop. I think Dwayne Carter's been hurt. Ray Davis has been sick. So I'd still give the edge to Baltimore there. We have seen a lot of Carolina with Xavier Legette. Trevin Wallace, he's been developing. He's been developing, but he's been making plays out there. Before Sanders went down with injury, the tight end, he's looked pretty good. I would consider Carolina potentially. Bears, they really only have two guys playing a lot, and that's Rome and Caleb. Bengals, probably not. Like, honestly, like Josh Newton's been okay. He's been great. No, he's looked like a rookie at times, but he's been all right. Browns, no. Cowboys, probably not. Broncos is kind of funky because like Bo Nix has been really good. Haven't seen a ton of like Troy Franklin. Chris Abrams-Drains had to replace Levi Wallace because Riley Moss has been hurt. Jonah Ellis has been in the rotation as a pass rusher. Estime has not really been too involved in the rotation in that running back committee. Devon Vale, for some reason, has seen more snaps than I thought he would. So like the Broncos could be a case there. Packers, I don't think really have a case. A lot of their guys have been hurt. Really, like the best player in this class for him has been Evan Williams. Kamari Lasser's been good, but he's been banged up. Like low key, the Colts have had a pretty good class too. Here, I'm just gonna run through this. Oh, maybe the Chargers, dude. Joe Alt's been good. Lad McConkey's been great. Tarheeb Still's been way better than I expected, and I was low on that pick. Cam Hart's been good. I mean, we're starting to see the Rams class come out and look pretty good. I think the Raiders class is developing nicely. Oh, Allen, nice run there. It's going to set up a 2nd and 4. I mean, the Eagles, Quinion Mitchell and Cooper DeJean have been freaking stellar. Steelers are kind of weird because two of their top 3 picks IR. Zach Frazier's been really good. Mason McCormick's been pretty good. Peyton Wilson's been good. Low key, Niners have had a good draft too. I mean, okay. I kind of laid out my thoughts on the draft class thus far. It's currently 2nd and 19 after the unnecessary roughness. 3rd and 19 after the incompletion. Dude, what's with it? Penn State and your stupid unnecessary roughness? Come on, guys, get it together. Gabriel's been around for a while. I think he might go back to 2019. All right, we got 3rd and 19. They're at their own 16. Penn State dropping back. Aller looking to run. He tosses it to Singleton. Gets to the 24. They're going to punt it away. Dylan Gabriel is indeed from the 2019 class. Because he's also got that COVID year. Bengals need defense fast. Hell yeah, they do. I would low-key say the Chargers had a really good draft. I think the Titans have had a solid draft as well. Not sold on Chop Robinson. I think Robinson's looked good this year. Playing against the run, but he's a good pass rusher. All right. After the punt, Oregon will get the ball with a chance to extend it to a 3-score game. Tarheeb is the number 1 rated rookie corner. Is he? Dude, he's been stellar this year. And I was not that high on him coming out. For where he was drafted, I was like, that feels like a little bit of a reach. Anyone over 350 pounds should cost 1.5 picks. Golly. What are y'all sleeper teams in this year's college football playoff? Tennessee. Can I say Tennessee being a sleeper team? Does that count? So weird seeing Oregon in the Big Ten as someone who went to Iowa. I bet, dude. I bet. SMU going for a field goal right now. Colin Rogers. This one's from what, like 55? And it came up short. Sure, why not? Yeah, ASU is a good answer too. Who's the steal of the draft? Oh man, I'd have to look into that sucker. I think Steele is kind of a good call right now. Like, you just found a starting corner, a really good starting corner on day 3. You got to feel good about that. Tyrone Tracy's been really good too for the Giants. I was pretty high on him. I thought he should have been a 3rd round pick. I think he ends up going in the 5th. Bo Nix QB6. I don't think of like the 12th overall pick in the draft as a steal. And I mean, he's a good pick, but I mean, dude, I mean, Mac Jones was rookie of the year. You're a diehard Chargers fan, Mackenzie? I got a good buddy that's a diehard Chargers fan. Now people are starting to get annoyed with the Texas kicker, so it wouldn't have been a tie going into overtime. Yeah. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. But I mean, going back and thinking, oh, that play could have, those made kicks could have changed the game. You could say if a lot of things went the other way, could have been a completely different game. Carson Beck never got hurt. James ends up dropping a little swing pass, but it's honestly kind of probably for the better. Ooh, yeah. Jarvis Brownlee's been pretty good too. Yeah. Not as good as Still, though. Not as good as Still. But Brownlee's been good. All right, we got a 2nd and 10 for Oregon. They're at their own 31. Handoff, and golly, met in the backfield is Jordan James. Ends up losing 3. The end of Swifty refs end tomorrow. Oh, we'll see. We don't know the extent of Carson Beck's injury yet, so we can't say that. Oh, there's Abdul Carter. Carter coming from the middle linebacker position, but he lines up in a mug front to where he's actually on the defense, like on the line of scrimmage. Kind of played a QB spy and then just delayed blitz. Thought that was a good. I think that's a good call. I think they're using Carter fine. If you haven't already, make sure to like the video and subscribe. Thank you, Mackenzie. Appreciate it. We got a fair catch at about the 10 or 11 yard line. All right, Penn State with the chance to make it a one-score game. Who's been the best rookie receiver this year? Everyone's gone on like stretches. Beck was hurt and sat out the whole second half. Their backup got lit up, and yeah, that's what I was saying. Like Beck came in, was apparently healthy enough to come in to do the handoff for the last play. I don't think Franklin or Brian are fast enough for Miami wide receivers. Mike, yeah, honestly, the best pass catcher has been Brock Bowers. But like Neighbors was hot at the beginning of the year. Marvin Harrison's had games here and there. Brian Thomas was hot at the beginning of the year. I kind of lean Brian Thomas or Ladd McConkey. Dude, SMU's defense is starting to make some stands. Now they just need to get some scores from the offense. All right, before we get back to this Oregon game, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. All right, here we go. We're back. All right, 2nd and 10 for Penn State at their own 11. Drew Aller coming out slinging, going over the middle, and it's intercepted. Oh, he's going to be down at about the 1. Oh, no. Oh, the other tight end wasn't looking, but it was also behind him. Handoff. Touchdown. Jordan James. And just like that, 3-score lead. Yeah, well, Nintendo Mike, he's just Pat Bryant. Like, dude, the Dolphins have like 4-3 wide receivers. Pat Bryant's gonna be like a 4-5 guy. Yeah, game might be over here for Penn State. All right, let's do a scoreboard. Marshall's up 17-3. Kiss my parlay goodbye. Oh. Louisiana, you go 10-2. To what? Screw the pooch? Right at the end? Come on, man. Oregon's up 28-10, as you can see at the bottom. And SMU, they're down 21-7 on Clemson currently. Apparently, this final slate of games, man, we've got a few blowouts going on. Hopefully things change. All right, Penn State, show some life. You had that quick touchdown drive not too long ago. Mackenzie, I still think you want to increase the ceiling of talent on that defensive interior if you are the Chargers. Handoff to Katron Allen, picks up about 3. What do the Finns do at quarterback too? Sign somebody in free agency? There's guys. Like, yeah, you could go tight end, but I mean, I still think with the sheer amount of defensive line talent, it just makes sense to go that route in the first round. We got a 2nd and 7. It's going to be Tyler Warren taking the snap. And he throws it back to Drew Aller. It's a pass. And he's going to just throw this sucker away. Who do I want? Who's the best center in the draft? I'd say Jared Wilson. It's not a great center draft. Let me take a look at free agents real quick. I mean, if there's if like a Daniel Jones is willing to be a backup, I'd be cool with that. We could always bring in like a Jacoby Brissett. Jameis will be a free agent. All right, 3rd and 7. Late flag. Pass interference. Drew Lock's a free agent. I wouldn't mind him. Those are a couple of guys that come to mind for the Dolphins at QB2. All right, automatic first down. That's one way to get a first down. Tyler Warren, tight end 1. I think he's like 1A, 1B. It depends how bad you want to receiving threat at tight end, because I think Loveland's probably the better option there. Who's a better fit? Justin Fields or Sam Darnold? Probably. But Sam Darnold might go somewhere to actually start. Allen, he's got room. He's got a first. He's out across midfield. There you go, fat man. Down to the Oregon 44. Oh, I don't want Tommy Cutlets. I don't want Tommy Cutlets. And they throw to K-Tron through the air. He picks up about 5, maybe 6. It's going to be 2nd and 4. All right. Aller in the pistol. Fakes the handoff to Singleton. Here comes the pressure. Aller going deep. It's kind of a YOLO ball. Harrison Wallace really just gets a hand up to knock it down. No, Joe. I just have a Tom Brady jersey because, well, for one, I won it in a giveaway, and two, he was the AFC East daddy for so long. I'm gonna show respect as a Dolphins fan. Handoff here to Singleton, 1st down. But I got the Zach Thomas jersey right here. If I'm doing BetUS as the sponsor in the streams, I put up my Bob Greasy jersey over my Underdog logo. Speaking of which, go to Underdog Fantasy, download the app, and sign up using promo code Broshmo. Burner account, no one really signs backup quarterbacks on extended deals. All right, hand off to Singleton, but stopped in the backfield. Is that Bo? Bo Bichette. Boshetter? Yeah, Brady was so good. He brought a Super Bowl to Florida before the Dolphins. I fake the toss. Going over the middle. Wide open touchdown, Penn State. There's some life. There's some life. Let's go. That's on Nico Reed. Ugh. As it stands right now, yeah, Tua's backup is probably going to start games, but I think the Dolphins need to do a better job protecting him. Be fair, he got hurt running the football, so. Who is Miami's best wide receiver? The numbers are all over the place on Miami of Florida. Like the Hurricanes, it's Restrepo. He's their best. Like he's Cam Ward's like security blanket. I think Sam Brown's pretty darn good, but we've seen quite a bit of like, what was it, Jacoby George? Did you like Herbert coming out of the draft? I did. I thought he was stuck in a system that didn't fit him at Oregon. And when he went to the Senior Bowl, you saw nothing but a plethora of arm talent. Yeah, I had Herbert as a top 5 pick. All right. We will get no return here. Oregon will start their own 25. How many concussions does to it? It feels like 4. I mean, he had the scary hip injury coming out of Alabama too. No, Restrepo is nothing like Pat Bryant. Restrepo is like a slot receiver that knows how to get open. Pat Bryant is like your prototypical X. Ooh, Dylan Gabriel throws the 2 out in far of Noah Winnington. Falls incomplete. All right, we got a handoff to Jordan James here. He stopped behind the line. It's going to be a 3rd and 11. What does X mean? Prototypical X, kind of like your big body possession-esque wide receiver. You're essentially your wide receiver 1. The guy that's going to be on the line of scrimmage. All right, Gabriel going over the middle. Ooh, that was a close one. Oh, dude, Penn State's got to watch, man. They're getting feisty. I could see an unsportsmanlike penalty getting thrown. But incomplete to Trayshawn Holden, 4th down. Penn State with the opportunity to make this a 1-score game. Ooh, they almost got in for a block, too. Fair catch. They're going to get the ball at 36. Their own 36. Is Restrepo a little worse than Bond? Well, Bond, I think you could do more with. Like, I really have no questions if Bond can play on the outside. I don't think I think Restrepo is going to be primarily a slot in the NFL. Penn State, should they go for 2? They could early if they want. Oh, Singleton, huge pickup out across the 50. I wouldn't be against them going for 2. Yeah, I mean, security blanket just means like kind of like go-to wide receiver. Doesn't necessarily have to mean like the wide receiver 1. It could be a trusted tight end. That's like the 3rd option in the offense. They hand it off again to Singleton. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. Roman Wilson, hopefully. Oh, Singleton, what he turned late, wasn't ready for it. Oh, it was just out of the reach. Edward, I have no idea, dude. I can't make that call. How many concussions before I call it quits? I've only had one concussion in my life. Aller fakes the handoff. Oh, gets to run and he slips right before the first. It's gonna be like a 4th and 1. Dang. Restrepo, I think I'm gonna have him as a 3rd rounder. I could see him going early day 3 though. I have no idea, Mackenzie. I just have names for the 2026 class. I haven't really watched it in depth. And I mean, we still got guys that could return. Katron Allen picking up the first down on 4th and 1. All right, 1st and 10 at the Oregon 37. And now they're dropping back. Gets it to Warren wide open. First down and then some. Inside the 20, down at about the 18. Excuse me. All right, you got Tyler Warren motioning. 3 wide receivers down low. Fake the little toss inside. And here comes pressure. He throws it away. I have no idea if Texas wins that game, if Arch is in the game. Like, I honestly, like, people that are clamoring for Arch to come in, it's like, dude, it's too little too late in the season. It's too little too late. If it comes playoff time, you're down by a grip and you need some sort of spark offensively, then yeah, sure. But like, we've seen Arch play like nobody teams. There's no real. Oh, nice. Singleton able to bounce to the outside after getting out of all that traffic. Nice 8-yard gain for 3rd and 2. Sean Payton or the Colts are going to have so much fun with Warren. Yeah, no kidding. All right, we're going to commercial break. Yeah, like, yeah, you could maybe do something like Saban did in the championship, but I mean, that doesn't always equate to like wins. Oklahoma did that earlier this year against Tennessee. They lost. More times than not, it's not going to work out. Yeah, like Arch is going to be good next year for Texas. Just not his time right now. All right, 3rd and 2 for the Nittany Lions. And we're going to fake handoff. And he tosses it to Fat Man for a first down. Now, Katron Allen likes being called Fat Man. I'm not out here insulting him. I just want to put that out there. All right, first and goal from the 7 for Penn State. Big drive here, 2-minute timeout. Oh, man. I want to see something from freaking Louisiana. Have they gone to their backup quarterback? Oh, my gosh, dude. What made me a Miami Dolphins fan? I just always remember being one. Dude, the Raging Cajun, I didn't know the Raging Cajuns were down there starting quarterback. Oh, well, shucks. That sucks. I wish I knew that prior to the game. Oh, that's why you gotta do your research on who's in and who's out. Yeah, my first memory of being a Dolphins fan, my dad got me a checkerboard set that had Bills and Dolphins helmets. And not Dolphins, but the Hurricane. I like the Miami Dolphins, so by virtue, I was like, oh yeah, so I'm a Miami Hurricanes fan too. That, and I thought Hurricanes was a sick name because I was a child. Oh, there we go. Don't look now. We got ourselves a game, boys and girls. Oh, Woodridge has actually been out for a couple of games now. Well, 'tis what it is. No, I'm not from Florida. I'm from Virginia. I was born in Key West, Florida, but my dad was in the Navy. He was stationed in Norfolk. So I actually lived in Hampton Roads, Virginia. I went to Bethel High School in Hampton Roads, Virginia. Best known person, like athlete coming out of there, Allen Iverson. JOK, Jeremiah Owusu Koromora, actually also, no, that scared me. Also came out of Bethel. So right now, I think my wife's home, so I'm going to go ahead and help her in with the kids. Right now, they're taking a look if it's a touchdown. Never mind, my wife ain't home. Just had a package at my door. No wife, just package. Just package at the door. Package for my wife. So just like that, dude, it's a one-score game. Finally, some life for the Nittany Lions, scoring 14 unanswered. SMU, they're fighting, man. They're trying to get back into this game. They're trying to score before half. Yeah, I agree. They should have went for the 2 as well. Oh, man. I don't think Louisiana's going to score again in this game. They're going to cost me my parlay. Oh, I hate it when you hit 3 legs of a 4-leg parlay. Then again, Oregon Oregon hasn't won this game. Yeah, best part, not even halftime. Both these teams putting up a lot of points too. I like that we got some offense in this game. All right, 1st and 10 for the Ducks at the 25. You got a minute 53 left in the half. And we're going to get a run from Jordan James for about 7 yards. And quick to Tez on the... Dude, Tez is creating after the catch. This has been a huge game for Tez. All right, 1st and 10. They got Tez in motion. They hand it off to Jordan James, able to break free. Get a first. Did he go out before the first? I think he went out before the first. But they're down to the Penn State 34. Yeah, it's just Tez is small. That's just the big knock on Tez. All right, handoff. James gets the first down. Now they're down to the Penn State 30. Cam Ward's not your number one. You like Shadur? Need to know, Mike? All right, 1st and 10. Ooh. Trayshawn Holden, what you doing? Trayshawn Holden. Ugh. Yeah, Tank Dell is going to be the common comp for Tez. Second and 10 at 30. They got Evan Stewart in motion. Pressure's coming. Gabriel's going to tuck it and run. Slides down at about the 17. Oh, they got him down at the 19. Penn State calls a timeout. Oh, you had Beck? Okay. Beck has had a very uneven season. He's dropped down my board a bit. Dude, I thought he began his slide past the 19. I thought it was close to the 17, but okay. Ask you if you think I thought Bryant should go round one. Oh, I didn't know what you thought with Bryant. I assume you don't have like an Illinois bias when it comes to, like, draft spots. I just assume, but who knows? Who knows? People like their biases. All right, 40 seconds left. First and 10 at the 19. They're going to hand it off here. Goes nowhere. I think that's to James. And Gabriel going deep, but Trayshawn looking for a flag. Got tied up with the wide receiver. All right, 39. They got 3 timeouts. Okay. And Penn State taking a timeout. Charter's been heating up the last couple of games. I don't know who Charter is. I think there might be a good shot Aller stays another year. All right, here comes the 3rd and 9 call. And Oregon now finally uses a timeout. Yeah, Abdul Carter's been really good this year. Charter. I thought when I saw Charter, I was like, I bet you he means Carter, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, Carter's been, after kind of a slow start, he's been really good. All right, empty backfield, quick out to Trayshawn. Goes for like 6 yards, maybe. You're gonna call a timeout here. All right, here comes a field goal attempt for Oregon. Gonna get another timeout here. No timeout. No timeout. We got the field goal. 7-point game. Mm-mm. Yeah, QB is kind of a mystery after your top two. Some people like Milrose, some people like Aller, some people like Nussmeyer. I imagine Penn State's just going to take this into halftime. Touchback. Yeah, dude. Freaking Drew Aller's got a cannon. All right, they take the knee. There we go. We're at half. And look at that. Marshall, they have gone up 24-3. They knew I had money on the line. And you got SMU down at halftime 24-7. Bears fans are losing it over this entire coaching search. Are they? I didn't even realize I had the poll still up. Oh, flipping. Flipping Marshall, man. Oh, burner, stop, you pig. That's somebody's daughter, bro. All right, let's see what X got going on. Let's see. Uh, would the Lions block? No, the Lions can't block Ben Johnson's getting hired, deciding to take a job elsewhere. All right, we got the Dr. Pepper. The Dr. Pepper challenge. All right, let's take a look at the oh, we got a lefty. We got Naya and Drew. Naya might be a lefty. Oh, maybe she's got a uh. All right, we got pretty close. She's up. Oh, and she's crushing him. She's pulling away. Oh man, she's crushing him. It's not as big as the other mashup. So it's 18-12, dude. She crushed him. I think the one in the SEC game was more lopsided. It was like a 10 point margin, a 10 ball margin. Let's hear the top 3 Bears coaches. Ben Johnson, Todd Monken. I would want an offensive guy for Caleb. Dude, Liam Cohen. I'm gonna keep shouting out Liam Cohen, dude. I love what he's doing in Tampa. Dude, she crushed that poor lad. Oh, good luck, Godspeed, bro. Ain't living that one down. Whoops. All right, let's go back to the X. See what we're talking. Let's see what kind of comments we got about the game. Let's go to explore. I see trending. Sure, Penn State. Not exactly. Let me see what we got going on X with the ACC championship game. Let's see. Until now, the College Football Playoff Committee put a statute of limitations on the Gamecocks win at Clemson 1 week ago. All right, let's see what other stuff we got going on. No team. Corey Miller right here says no team from the ACC deserves the right to be in the playoff. Ridiculous. Clemson having to beat a group of 5 team that's playing for championship in their first year in the conference tells you everything. Oh, Kubiak? Yeah, Kubiak. I want to see Kubiak more as an OC. I want to see a little bit more from that. So, I mean, South Carolina has a good point to be made. I don't know about no team from the ACC. It's like, okay, South Carolina just beat Clemson on the final drive. Like on a go-ahead tutty. Granted, it was at Clemson, but let's not pretend like no team from the ACC, like the ACC doesn't have a right to have a team in there. That's not true. Let's see. Number 12, Clemson. Number 5, Texas. I think Notre Dame's probably going to be 5. I do think Texas is going to, or I think Notre Dame's probably going to end up being 5. Would they be my 5? Probably not. But I'm just saying, I assume the College Football Playoff Committee, they're going to stay true to most of their rankings. No, dude, if SMU continues to get mollywopped, dude, they're out, dude. Alabama's going to go in. No, I don't think a conference should have a limit on teams. I don't think that's the way to go. Let's see. Miami's fans watching Manny Diaz cast-offs and their former OC play in the ACC championship game for their $8 million coach and $25 million roster did. That's freaking funny. Let me get some of the latest. I need some more recency up in here. Let's see. Yeah, you got a lot of pissed off South Carolina fans right now. I love that. I love that. Oh, Nintendo Mike, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Dude, there ain't. Dude, I could already see it. Dude, you're gonna have Clemson as the 12th seed. Alabama will come in there probably 11. I mean, we could start to make some sense of this right now. I think it just goes by these rankings, right? Yeah, it goes by college football playoff rankings. Okay, here we go. All right, so you're gonna have Penn State drop. You're gonna have Texas drop. So you're gonna have Oregon. You're gonna have Georgia. You're gonna have Boise. You're gonna have Arizona State. You're gonna have Notre Dame. They're that next team up. I think Texas probably slots in behind them at 6. Penn State. No, they probably do. They rank. I think they rank Tennessee over Penn State. I think they rank Tennessee over Penn State. Maybe. I don't know. That's going to be the coin toss there. You're going to have Ohio State. You're going to have Indiana. Clemson's here at 12. You're going to have Alabama at 11 staying. Oh, no. Alabama's going to move up to 10, right? Am I missing a team here? Notre Dame, Texas, Penn State, Tennessee, Ohio State. Oh, they got Ohio State ahead of Tennessee. Yeah, they'll probably put Penn State behind Tennessee or Ohio State. So maybe they put Penn State here. All right, hold on. Let's do this. Alabama, Georgia, or Alabama, Oregon, Georgia, Arizona, or Boise State, Arizona State, Notre Dame, Texas, Ohio State, Penn State, Tennessee, Indiana, Alabama. Okay, there we go. And then Clemson. Yeah, I'm gonna be on the struggle bus when it comes to Penn State, Tennessee. Who's the committee gonna have over them? I think it should be your Big Four conference champs. 1-4. I don't think the seeding should be I don't think the conference champs should just be given buys. I think should be seeded based on who you think the best teams are in the country. Strongest strength of schedule to round out the rest. No, I don't like strength of schedule. I mean, because that just benefits the SEC. I get it. The SEC is a good conference, but like I hate the idea of putting like a 3-loss team ahead of a 1-loss team. Like we could talk with like, okay, this 2-loss team and this 3-loss team. I think that's where we could have this conversation. That's why I think South Carolina ahead of Miami makes sense. It's just golly, that head-to-head to Bama sucks. Golly, that sucks. Mm-mm-mm. The committee uses dartboard to decide with Bama taking up 95% of it. Golly. Mm, I don't know, Mike. I would have South Carolina a little higher. Mm-mm-mm. We're at Boise State rank. I'm gonna decide that tonight. Um, last couple of weeks, I've been doing my rankings based on how I view the chances of teams making the college football playoff. Now I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna really think like who I think's better, or who deserves to be above who. All right, we're about to get the second half kicked off, baby. So what's the reason you got Bama or Illinois above Bama? I assume it's because they didn't lose to Oklahoma. Dang. I forgot Clemson starts with the ball at the half, too. Forgot about that SMU fumble to start the game. All right, looks like we're about to kick this sucker off. Let's go. What up, Laszlo? Because our opponents who beat us at worst went 7-5, and they lost to 2 6-6 teams. As for Ole Miss, they lost to Kentucky. Alabama lost to 2 6-6 teams. I don't think that's true. They lost to Oklahoma. I'm trying to think of their losses now. South Carolina. No, they didn't lose. No, they lost to Tennessee. Did Vandy go 6-6? All right, Penn State will start with the ball with an opportunity to tie the game. No, because I want subscribers to comment, dude. So you only need to be a subscriber for like, I think, a couple of minutes to have the ability to talk in the chat, but I'd rather communicate and focus my attention on those who invest in my channel. By investment, I mean probably the least investment you can do by clicking the subscribe button. That's why. All right, we got a second or four here for Penn State. Nice. And a little dink to the other tight end here. It's going to be a yard short of the first down, 3rd and 1. But engagement is good, no? I mean, yeah, engagement's good, but I try to make the streams, I want the streams to be focused about those who support the channel. You know what I'm saying? And I figure subscribing for as little as 1 minute, you know, it's like, but I mean, I don't know. Your YouTube algorithm is fickle and precious. So is my my chat. What do you think about Carter's performance today? Dude, he's been hard to stop, and they've been moving him a variety of different spots. It's been nice. All right, they hand it off to Fat Man. He's ducking and dodging, picking up a nice, 8 yards? Golly, there you go, Katron. And Mike, I appreciate you for your support. Look at that, dude. SMU touchdown. Let's go. It's a 10-point game. Don't be a blowout. Let's keep Alabama out of this sucker. I just want a close loss to Clemson. And to secure Alabama getting kicked out. All right, handoff here again to Allen. He picks up the first. But dude, even Carter at the end of half, like right before the end of the half, catch, I don't know if it was a screen or if it was a swing pass, but like it goes in to put pressure on Gabriel and immediately notices it and just makes a play. Dude, Nicholas Singleton, dude. Easy. Was that Singleton? No, that was still Allen. Dude, Allen just churning and burning. Let's go. Another first down. They're across the 50. Currently down at the Oregon 42. Can't they tie the ball game up? I think you already put your top 10. Mike, earlier in the chat. They fake the toss to Allen. Here comes the pressure. Oh, nice catch there. Tyler Warren going up between 2 defenders and coming down with it. Oh, your QBs. Yeah, throw together your top 10, dude. I'd love to see your top 10 QBs. All right, we got a 1st and 10 from the Oregon 26. You got Warren right off the right tackle, and they're going to hand it off. I think this one's Allen picks up maybe a yard. So they were just kind of right in the hot hand there. That's it. The Eagles not getting this dude. He's too good and too productive. Oh! Tyler Allen almost had that catch, that bobbling juggler. Just out of his range. Yeah, Tyler Warren's pretty dope, dude. I'm a big Tyler Warren guy. Dang, Aller, man, you just gotta take a little bit off of that, bud. All right, here comes 3rd and 9. And they fake the handoff, and Aller's gonna keep it. Why? Oh, they're gonna go for a field goal, bro. What do you think about Will Johnson versus Travis Hunter for top corner combo? I'm a Will Johnson guy. I'm a mark for Will Johnson. It is what it is. Better size. I just think you don't have to worry about like both have really good ball skills. Obviously, Hunter's are more on display with the receiving aspect of his game. But both move really well. I do think Hunter's a little more quicker, twitched up. They just freaking missed the field goal. And you'd run in a quarterback draw on freaking 3rd and 9. Or, yeah, 3rd and 9. Miss me with your nonsense. But yeah, I mean, I kind of lean. I would think we're talking about like, you remember that draft class was Derek Stingley, Trent McDuffie, and Sauce Gardner. I think it's kind of like that. We're splitting hairs. We might have them ranked all different ways, but they're both really good. What up, Bradley? You think he's an elite? And I don't think he's an elite NFL. I think he could be a solid starter in the NFL, but I don't think he's an elite tight end. To be fair, there aren't many elite tight ends in the NFL. I already don't trust kickers, so you shouldn't. No, Nintendo Mike, dude. I've said you could drop your top 10 quarterbacks in the or in the chat. Totally cool with it. You went deer hunting? Dope. That must have been sick. You get a buck. Did you buck it up? Clemson is now moving offensively. They're down to the SMU 41. Ravens used to trust kickers. Just saying. Nah, you're good, Mike. You're good, Mike. Ravens used to trust kickers. Now they need to take their kicker out behind the shed. Oh, okay. They might make a stop. It's going to be like a 3rd and 6. Okay, SMU. You are legitimately a score away from being back into this ball game. Okay, Tron Allen's going to the blue tent. SMU, I think if they No, I think. Hold on. We got a big gain here from Jordan James. I think if LSU loses a reasonably close game, it could be by 10. It could be by, I think, 14. I think that gets SMU in. What it is they couldn't have been like, if you're losing by 20 or more, maybe even 17 or more, I think that puts Alabama in. So, what the hell was that, Dylan Gabriel? So I think what Alabama needs is either LSU to win outright or get blown out. Man, he put that 2 in front of Tez. All right, 2nd and 10. You got empty backfield. Gabriel running. Nice little dart to a Holden. Did he drop it? Did he fumble? Or are they saying he's down? Yeah, he was probably down. Yeah, I imagine he was touched. So that's going to be first down across the 50 for Oregon. Alabama also has losses to 6-6 Vandy, 6-6 Oklahoma. I don't know what resume you're looking at, but I look at those losses and I'm like, I'd rather the feisty SMU team that had 1 loss this year, which was to a ranked BYU. That's just my opinion. I mean, I think there's a case South Carolina over Alabama at this point. Oh, Tez wide open. He's gutting it. End zone touchdown, Tez. Let's go. What a run after the catch. Let's go, Tez. Man, and just like that, back to a 2-score game. Kind of got to get a touchdown this drive. Penn State. Penn State. All right. So, Nintendo Mike, why do you have Beck so high? Dylan Gabriel's too short, man. I'm out on short Keens. I'm just out on short Keens. Now, where's my cursor at? There we go. Yeah, I don't care about your strength of schedule. I don't care that you're 3-1 against the top 25 when you're 0-2 against 6-6 teams. Like, sorry. The committee said they're not gonna penalize teams for losing the conference championship game, right? So essentially, they're gonna look at SMU and be like, okay, they got 1 loss. Like, if this was a 2-loss SMU team, sure, we can maybe make the case for like a 3-loss team to jump them, but that's not the case. It's 1 loss to 3. And currently SMU is fighting back in this ball game. I don't know. Singleton was gone that whole drive. Nintendo Mike, don't spam the chat with the same thing. I don't think you're spamming, but it just looks like you put a similar comment. No, I ain't seen the shot of the committee watching the SEC game. Oh, that sounds like it'd be funny. Because the Giants. Okay, so Nintendo Mike, is this like who you think will come off the board in what order, or is it who you think is the best? Because I would argue like Daly's not even a quarterback in the NFL. Or Daly, the Army. Like having him ahead of Milrow is just like blows my mind. What up, Flavio? Lazo, you says there was no weens, no chips. Brother had sparkling water. It's never been more. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Nah, you're good Nintendo, Mike. I was just putting that out there. Coming off the board. Okay. Daly, is that the Army quarterback? How do you have the Army quarterback so high? Yeah, Miami 6-0 against teams that are 500 or worse. I mean, we lost to 9-3 Syracuse on the road. We lost to a Georgia Tech team on the road that took Georgia, your SEC champs, to overtime. 8 of them. Syracuse 9-3. Oklahoma and Vandy are 6-6. Is Vandy 6-6? I say that. They feel more 7-5 to me, but yeah, they finished 6-6. Interesting. Such a scrappy 6-6 team. Fair enough, Mike. Fair enough. All right. Well, we have a Nicholas Singleton sighting now. He's starting to get the carries here. I have no idea with Bryson Daly. Tez is exceptionally fast, yes. Some would say that's his best trait. All right, so Singleton's starting to get some carries here. Uh-oh, watch out. Nice little pick up there by Singleton. Bradley, that's the beautiful thing about this college football playoff committee. Nobody has any idea how it works. I don't know if they know how it works. That's the beauty, man. It's all guesswork on the college football playoff committee, or it's probably more favoritism. I don't know, dude. All right, so Allen's back in the ball game, and Aller tried to get it out to him and missed him. 4th down. Someone who lives a mile away from the UT campus, I hear all the chatter. We think Arch has a higher ceiling and should be playing more. He should be playing more, but you're not going away from Quinn Ewers. You're not. He's the guy that brought you to the bowl. He brought you to the prom. Brought you to the playoffs. I mean, Manning might have a higher ceiling, but like, you don't really know that, you know? But they should incorporate him more in the offense. Bama's win over Georgia looks a lot better. So does Ole Miss's win over Georgia. Some would say looked more dominant too. Dang, dude, SMU could not take advantage of good field position. Couldn't get a score, man. Still 2-score game there, man. Well, if he sucks, then it's like, what, are you going to turn back to Quinn Ewers in the playoffs? Like, if Archie sucks, like, you're just going to kill your quarterback's confidence like that? By benching him for the most important part of the season? Oh, man. Penn State. Joking. How you have a good opening drive and then do nothing with it? Come on, Penn State. Get it together. I'm trying to have a good game here. Actually, I'm kind of curious. What's the Oh, look at this. We're late in the Okay, let's pull this up. We're late in the fourth quarter. Finally, freaking Louisiana gets into the red zone. 4th and goal at the Marshall 10. Ha, lols. Lols. Should have never included Louisiana in my freaking parlay, man. If we think we have a better chance of winning with Arch, the answer is yes. And he's not a statue. Quinn Ewers isn't a statue either. Oh, man. Gets it out to Tez, who's screaming up the sideline. Gains about 9. Bama scored more than Ole Miss over Georgia. Yeah, also Ole Miss allowed a hell lot of less points compared to y'all did against Georgia. Some would say Ole Miss allowed probably less points that whole game than you did in the second half, maybe even the first half. Dude, shucks. Dude, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Ole Miss had a way more dominating victory over Georgia than Alabama did. Oh, there we go, dude. Winnington with a nice gain, picking up 15. They're out to their own 33. Dude, I don't think you know what a statue is. If you think Quinn Ewers is a statue, I got a rude awakening for you. I mean, he's also nursing, the ankle injury? But he's not moving terribly in the pocket. Like, Quinn Ewers is not a statue. I get making Arch Manning a part of the game plan, but to bench your quarterback makes no sense to me. No sense at all. Oh, Gabriel, he's rolling. And he throws it short to Herbert. So we're going to have a 3rd and 1. Kentucky almost beat Georgia. Yep. Kentucky beat Ole Miss. Why are we trashing Georgia? Is it an ankle? Okay. So yeah, his mobility may be limited, but like he's still able to move around the pocket. Like, don't talk to me about a statue. Go watch Kyle Trask tape from Florida, and I'll show you a statue in the pocket. How good can Josh Connerly Jr. be at the NFL level? Well, I love the movement skills. He's probably built for a wide zone, outside zone blocking scheme. You do worry about the play strength and the anchor, because he's kind of weird. He's kind of got a guard build at like 6'4", 304, but he's got really good length. But with like a lack of play strength, which he's still developing his body, he can return to school if he wants to. That play strength won't always be a concern with him, I imagine, because he's got some room on his frame to add some strength. But I think he probably sticks out at tackle in the NFL because of those movement skills. But he is going to be a bit scheme specific as it stands now. Dude, Kyle Trask wasn't even that bad. And handoff here to Winnington, picking up about 4 with that run. No idea who plays LSU. And touchdown, Clemson. Woof, SMU, man. Texas has 6 field goal attempts, 1 touchdown. Can't finish drives. Can't hit the deep ball consistent. I don't get what how does Arch change that? He looked good against Mississippi State and Louisiana Monroe. You don't just throw the backup quarterback out there for the sake of throwing the backup quarterback out there. I get you think he has a higher ceiling. You got a guy who's gotten y'all to the playoff before, who's been through the playoff with y'all, who's helped win the Big 12, get you to the SEC championship. Like, I don't get why bench that guy going to the playoffs instead of just incorporating Arch Manning more into the offense, knowing that your quarterback is banged up. And again, you don't know, he might be good by the time the playoffs happen. I don't know the severity of the ankle injury. Oh, beautiful punt. Penn State's going to be down at their own too. Has Carter done anything today except for chasing down screenplays and showing some get off? Yeah, he's put pressure on Gabriel. I think he's done a really good job today. I haven't really noticed anything much this second half. To be fair, I was kind of half paying attention that last drive, so kind of talking to the chat. What makes Texas attached to Quinn? You were at the SEC championship game in part because of Quinn Ewers. He has been your main quarterback the last 3 seasons, or this past 3 seasons. He is experienced. He has played in a ton of big game situations. So what if Arch has upside? You can incorporate him in the offense, but you're throwing him to the Lions at that point. Go win us a playoff game. So mad my stuff's falling down now. Not really. Double-sided tape doesn't do good with that one. I don't have an Abdul Carter pro comp yet. I don't do pro comps until I get like combine and pro day information. T-Mac, Drake London's kind of the most popular comp for him, I think. And I think that's about accurate. Ooh. Penn State player lost his helmet, and there's a flag. Uh-oh. Oh, Derek Harmon, man. Getting called for the hands to the face. Von Miller was pretty special at A&M. He was a guy that lined up literally everywhere. Am I remembering that correctly? Yeah, A&M. Okay. I was like, oh wait, no, that's Myles Garrett. No. It was him too. Allen, huge gain. Down out across the 50. There we go. Penn State, you gotta get back into this game. Malone's Hurts fan, and I agree with Broshmo saying not kissing, but hey, you're kissing, but it's all good. Okay. Okay, that's fair. Francisco says lost to Georgia twice, couldn't score. Can't get worse by playing Arch. Yes, it can. You know how it gets worse? You get knocked out of the playoffs. No, I think Lazo. I think T-Mac and London are pretty fluid. Yeah, I would say, yeah, the smooth athletes. Allen, another big gain. He's inside the 20, down about the 18, and he's getting up slowly. I think he's just tired. I think he's just winded. He lost to Georgia twice. Oh, it's not like Georgia's one of the best teams in the country. Golly. That's the end of the third quarter. Dude, if your biggest complaint is Quinn Ewers, you lost twice to Georgia. What is this, Ryan Day, and he can't beat Michigan, so you got to fire him? No. It can't get worse. Yeah, it can. Arch sucks, and you're out of the playoffs. Why don't you go with the more established guy, the guy that's been your starter the last 3 seasons, the guy that led you to a Big 12 championship, the guy who led you to this SEC championship. Granted, it was a loss. You could incorporate Archman and more into the game plan, but you're setting yourself up for failure just throwing Arch out there. Go win us a playoff game. Oh, he's not good. Hey, Quinn, you know how we benched you? Can you come off the bench now? Cool. Yeah, that's really setting yourself up for success there. Got to beat them if you're going to win a natty? Not necessarily. Depending on what side of the bracket you're on, you don't necessarily have to beat Georgia. Depending on where you are in the bracket, you might have an easy road. That's the beauty of a 12-team playoff. You might not have to see that team you could beat in conference play. It's about winning games. Go take a look at Quinn Ewers' record then. You tell me how many games Arch has won compared to Quinn Ewers. We'll talk about winning games. My dude, it's about winning games. Yeah, Quinn's done a lot of that at Texas. Hey, I know you just got your first 2 starts this year, Arch, but you're gonna be our starter in the playoffs. Okay. Good luck, Godspeed. By the way, how did Arch look against Georgia when he came in relief of Quinn Ewers? How'd that look? I'm not talking about being loyal. It's about winning games. Cool. You stand a better chance with what you know, what you've seen already. A guy that's already played in big game situations. It's about winning games. Okay, cool. Quinn's won games. We're going to pretend he didn't beat Alabama last year. Went to Tuscaloosa and did it. And that was a much better Alabama team than what we've seen this season. I think SMU just scored a touchdown. Hell yes, SMU touchdown. It's back within 10. Oh. Like, I don't get, why can't you just make him a part of the game plan a little bit more? And just kind of like Chris Leak, Tim Tebow it. I'm not talking, you talking about winning games. You're like, yeah, he's got upside. Yeah, because upside wins games. Anthony Richardson, right? Clean on that Alabama game. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Dude, Penn State down to the 1. Let's go. That's a backup quarterback. Look at that. Penn State incorporating the backup quarterback. Yeah, missed the pylon. He's down to the 1. Dude, he goes into Michigan. I know Michigan's not great, but this is before everyone thought Michigan was bad. Goes into Ann Arbor, toasts Michigan. And that's a good Michigan defense. Oh, excuse me. It's like, oh, you're cleaning onto that Alabama game. Arch has literally done nothing. He is an unproven commodity. He is the unknown right now. It's literally the Peter Griffin Family Guy meme. You could either have a boat or the mystery box. The mystery box could be anything. It could even be a boat. Oh, dude, that Bradley, I'm sorry. I did not. To be fair, there's a lot of college football teams not as good as they were last year. In general, there's no real elite teams, I would say. Yeah, we'll see how good Arch is as a full-time starter next year. But even if he plays super great next year, that there's no telling you would have got that in a playoff from him this year. Talking about a guy that's had a full off season to prepare to be the starter. All right, first and goal at the 1 yard line. Excuse me. I'm not even saying Quinn Ewers is better, but I'm saying it is too late in the season to make a decision like that. Too little, too late. The playoffs are, why would you go into the playoffs with that type of chaos? Penn State on the board, back to a 1-score game. Did Louisiana already lose yet? Yep, Louisiana 31-3, and I said they weren't going to score a touchdown. Penn State going for 2 here. Uh-oh. And around to Tyler Warren. Oh, Tyler Warren slipped. Oh, they went for the Philly special. Yeah, I don't know why go. Well, you go for 2 there because then you get another touchdown and you have the lead. Because regardless, right now you're down by 1 score. Just means you have to hit the next 2-point conversion. The whole idea with analytics is playing with the outcome you already know. Like, okay, we could take the 2 here and know that, hey, if we get a stop, we could take the lead with a touchdown and an extra point. Or okay, if we don't get it, then we just got to go for the 2-point next time. But I think I probably would have gone with the field goal myself. Yeah. Hey, SMU, man. They're. Oh, there's a face mask. I don't think it got called. Kind of let go of face mask. Oh, no, he yanked it. Okay. There's a fumble. Oh, Dylan Gabriel fell on top of it. Okay. Clemson's in regardless if they win. Now the question is, SMU, if they can lose in a close fashion, is it enough to keep the committee from kicking them out rather than Alabama? That's kind of the predicament. Yeah, throw to Tez there. Nice catch. All right, Robert. Once he gets on the scene. Trying to judge Arch based on... There's literally nothing to judge Arch off of. It's literally... I've literally said, oh, you could either have the boat or the mystery prize. It could be anything. It could even be a boat. It could literally be what already you have. Like, we've seen Arch against Louisiana Monroe, Mississippi State. Miss me with that. You have no idea. No idea going to the playoffs. If you were going to make the switch, you should have done that weeks ago. It's too little, too late. If you're calling for Archie Manning to start now, sorry, you're late. You're late on the bus. Should have been done earlier. If you make that switch now, you are literally jeopardizing your whole season based on, oh, he's got upside. Because upside always turns out to work, right? Upside always hits. Doesn't. You literally called Quinn Ewers a statue in the pocket, which is just wrong. I'm cheap? Dude, you're just incorrect. He's a statue. He could barely move. He moves a hell of a lot better than most quarterbacks who are literal statues. Literally saw a Texas A&M game last week. He almost ran for a touchdown. Miss me. Miss me. Oh. Though that is a fun conversation. All right, we got a 2nd and 12, by the way. We got substitutions happening. Oh, Dylan Gabriel, he's going to tuck it and run and not go a lot. Not go much of anywhere. Now, I'm not getting hot. Again, I do a lot of this in jest to be entertaining. Nothing offensive. Not being offensive here. Don't worry, Francisco. I still love you. It's just a strong opinion from a lot of Texas fans that listen, believe in your coach. Before I read the rest of that, believe in your coach. If he's still going with Quinn Ewers, to hell what the fans think. He's the head coach. He's gotten you to where you're at. He's literally, Texas is back because of him. Playing would be doing better. All I'm saying, I said switch should have been made weeks ago, which is fine. That's a good case if you want to make that switch. But obviously, Stark didn't want to. There it goes. He's talking to Bradley. You need help? Maybe. Yeah. You bring me dinner? Oh. Oh, I think I'll be good. I'll just figure out something here, maybe. Excuse me. Yeah, they're still outside. Still working, little girl. Here. You want to say hi?
Yeah. Hi.
All right, here. Go help mommy. All right, are you staying with me, Gojo, or are you going out there? You don't know what you want, Goj. Oh man, Oregon's already out past midfield. Come on, man. Everybody loves Gojo. They've been putting Carter on a spy. Not a lot, but quite a bit. Elijah Fox, I get what you're saying. So he says that's what I'm saying in my comment about Stark obviously hasn't seen enough to make Arch the starter. When did fans start to know more than coaches, making millions, spending? Yeah, but that's not to say like fans' opinions are less. But I feel like we should all at least consider our opinions and try to rationalize them. Because obviously Stark, he's not like Arch would be starting if he was the better quarterback in Arch's opinion. Oh my gosh, dude. Anywho. But like there's plenty of coaches that have been terrible at their jobs. GMs that have that fans could have seen a mile away from like, oh yeah, they should have done this. Like not everyone's right, but I don't like to kind of do that appeal to authority or appeal to the experts. Because then it just kind of shuts down the conversation in general. Why waste your best player on a spy? Because Gabriel can move. Gabriel can move. Oh, SMU almost blocked a punt. Oh, he may have got a couple of fingers on that. All right, it's 4th and 2, and they're going for it. Yeah, I guess it resulted in a shanked punt. SMU's got great field position. All right, here comes pressure, and he gets it out. He gets it to Fergie. Terrence Ferguson, first down. Are you a G.I. Joe or I was Transformers, dude. I love Transformers. I grew up on Beast Wars, dude. I loved Beast Wars. Cheetor was my dude. James says on a lighter note, got my spirit animal tattooed on my forearm today. My spirit animal is hey from oh my gosh. All right, Oregon down to the Penn State 15. Jordan James, he's got the corner, might have the first down. Lazo says the problem is the vocal majority does not know enough to be talking, and when they don't pick up on well-sourced takes, it gets whack. Yes. That's all I say, man, dude. Like research, be open to being wrong. I know I have. We're all here just trying to rationalize our football discourse. And the right call might be Arch. It's just really bad timing. You know? That's all I'm saying. Do you know they're making a crossover movie between G.I. Joe and Transformers? I feel like I've heard that. I feel like I heard that like 10 years ago. All right, 1st and goal for the Ducks. They're at the 3. They're going to hand off to Jordan James, and he's in. Touchdown. Something's got to change when you score 1 touchdown in 6 games. Yeah, and it's not always the quarterback. We're going to pretend like the offensive line was perfect in either of the Georgia games. I'm not saying Quinn's been great. I'm not saying that. Just saying something's got to change. It's a little late to make that change at quarterback, though. Oh my gosh, the tight end for SMU dropped an easy pass. Would have put them inside the 20. Oh, I imagine Michael Bay will be heavily involved in a Transformers movie. All right. Am I not getting a... Can we... There we go. There's the score update. Back to a 2-score game. Big 39 right now for SMU. They're only rushing 4. Dumps it over the middle, gains all of 1 yard on a 3rd and 9. There is a flag. They're gonna call it like unnecessary roughness. Might be holding. Yeah, no, they're calling holding on the offense. Who do you think would be the best fit pick for the Niners? I do like Walter Nolan. To the Niners. Ariante Ursary is very interesting. I kind of like him as a heir apparent potentially. Dang, dude, Clemson pushed, so they accepted the penalty to try and knock him out of field goal position. Cold-blooded, Clemson. They're trying to keep this a 2-score game. So they dump into the running back and get to about where they were. Kind of. Not really. Well, they should be around that 4th and 9, right? 4th and 13. Okay, so it's 4 yards away. That's still field goal position. Dang, dude. Rhett's losing his mind on the sideline right now. Ooh. There we go. Field goal's good. It's a 1-score game against Clemson. SMU has brought it back. There's a flag. Oh, tell me they're gonna call flag on run into the kicker. Okay, it was only the 5 yard. Okay, so they accepted. It wasn't roughing the kicker, just running into. What events, bowls, combine, etc. will you be going to this draft season? I'm only going to the Senior Bowl. Actually, I could. The Arizona Bowl, it's kind of doable. I could go to that. And I think one of the playoff games is in Phoenix, right? I could do that. It's probably more beneficial for me to stream, though. I will be going to the Senior Bowl, though. I think Alex might go to the Shrine and the Senior Bowl. What was the spread? I think Clemson was a 2-point underdog, 2.5 points. Nolan for y'all. No, if you need a defensive interior, Nolan would be a great option. I think if you're a team that needs defensive interior. Is it the Sun Bowl? That sounds about right. Oh, Aller. He's close to midfield. What a scramble. All right, it's going to be 2nd and 10 from Penn State's own 47. Time's going to become an issue. They're going to have to, they're going to want to make these drives a bit quick. Oh, dude, what's Prabula in the game for? Is Aller hurt? No, he's coming back in. So Prabula takes a sack and Oh, maybe Aller got a little banged up on that run. Oh, Aller gets it out to Harrison Wallace. And they look past the first out there. No holding on Oregon's offensive line. Yeah, I caught it a few times, but I haven't been really looking. I ain't gonna lie. Ooh, nice catch. Is he down? It's Mari Evans. Okay, so yeah, nailed it. Nice catch. All right, dumps it to Warren. It's gonna be another third and long. Wait, they said the Evans catch was incomplete? Wait, what the hell just happened? So they didn't even, oh my gosh, they didn't even call it a catch in. Oh, that's all kinds of funky. Doesn't matter. 3rd and 10, convert Harrison Wallace. Do you do YouTube full time with draft stuff? I do. To be fair, I do other side jobs outside of YouTube, but YouTube is kind of the main source of income. Well, not from YouTube per se, but YouTube as a job and the stuff that entails, whether it's sponsors, the draft guide is a great way to support the channel. It's my least taxed thing. But yeah, I do it full time. Aller running again and diving forward. Nintendo Mike, man, be easy, buddy. Oh, well, I appreciate that, Elijah. Dude, Penn State's going real fast. And he's throwing it in the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Going to be 2nd and 10 from their own, or from the Oregon 14. Quell Williams do anything today? I saw him get some pressure. I'd have to go back and watch specifically. But I know him and Jalen Walker were getting in. I mean, dude, anytime Georgia blitzed, it felt like it got home. I hate to say it, but Malachi Stark's stock went down after today. He was not covering well and was taking a minute to bring guys down. I thought he was fine. Like, a lot of people were critical on the deep pass that he was. Some were like he took the wrong angle or was late to get to on Matt Golden. But also, like, based on just what Georgia normally does, they normally put hands on the corner, will put hands on the receiver passing by. And Golden literally just got free reign to run straight. So I feel like part of that may have been a little miscommunication there, but I don't know, man. I'd have to go back and watch it. I don't think Stark's stock's falling at none, though. Yes. Francisco been here for a minute. Since we were talking about Ruggs, Lamb, and Judy. I really liked Judy and Lamb. Dude, SMU forced another punt here. Almost had an interception. They're going to get the ball back with 4 minutes left. I like Mike Green, but I mean, in terms of tools, size, Williams kind of got that on over him. Oh, roasted peanut. I remember that name. Where do I rank T-Mac among prospects in 2019? My gosh, dude, I might have to go back. I don't even have like rankings from my old rankings from that because I didn't start keeping track of like everything on like keeping track. I used to normally just keep track of it on like a Google Doc, like a Google Word doc, but now I've been using like the for the last like 4 years the Google spreadsheet. So I think I have up like from 2022. I got you, Francisco. Do you guys know when the first fantasy draft was? No idea. Prabula. It's gonna be short on the run here. It's gonna be another third and long. Yeah, Excel spreadsheet for my draft board. Prior to 2022, I used Google Word Docs. Well, I guess Dan Lannon beat Drew Aller to the punch, got a timeout in. All right, 3rd and 10. Here comes some extra pressure. Aller, Harrison not coming up with it. It's going to be 4th and long. And you need touchdowns. Field goals ain't going to cut it. Oh, right now SMU's in a 3rd down situation. It was a 3rd and 4 for him. A little more manageable than it was for Penn State. All right, 4th and 10 for Penn State. And Aller, oh, he's running around. Oh, touchdown! Harrison what a throw and what a catch. Let's go. Oh, yeah, 2-minute warning on the SMU game. All right, so they're gonna wait to go for the 2-point conversion, which, I mean, if you miss the 2-point conversion here, then you don't have that final chance, of course. Though people would argue go for the 2-point now just to know how many points you're chasing. Dude, that's a wild play by Drew Aller. Oh, real telly, you did? Oh my gosh, my phone's about to die. Here, I'll try to get you my draft guide right now then. Oh, telly. I wonder if this worked for a Yahoo account. Oh, excuse me. All right, they're gonna punt it away, so they're punts it away. They're gonna kick it away, so they're really hoping for a stop by their defense. All right, Telly, let me know if you got it. Oh, nice little stop there on Noah Whittington. No gain. All right, Telly, let me know. Let me know if you got it, if you have access to it. All right. We're approaching under 3 minutes, 2nd and 10. And they toss it out to Whittington. Another good stop. No gain. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Speaking of which, SMU, I think, has a 3rd and 4 they need to convert right now. Yeah, Telly, just let me know if you have access to it. Oh, they already got the first time. What am I saying? It's right now 2nd and 10. Down to a minute 40. All right, here comes 3rd and 9 for Penn State. More so for actually Oregon, but Penn State needs to stop here. And it's short. Penn State's going to get the ball back. Trying to get a back shoulder shot to Evan Stewart. Oh, no fair catch. She takes it across midfield. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Penn State momentum shifting. All right, Telly. Hey, let me know. Is this... Hey, Telly, you gotta let me know. Is this your Gmail account? Oh, okay. All right, so they're bringing it back. Refs are Rick. No, that's kind of a good call. He's kind of swinging his arm around. All right, I got you. And they hand off to Singleton. He's down about around the first down. All right, there you go, bud. Should be good to go. Excuse me. Greetings from the Philippines. Hell yeah, Paul. All right, cool, Telly. I'm glad you got that. All right, 31 seconds, dude. And SMU, I don't think they're gonna. It's currently second and 10. They're at the Clemson 16. Ah, nice. Thank you, Telly. Appreciate that. All right, Jennings gets it out. Down at about the 12. So we got 36 for SMU at the Clemson 12. Touchdown ties the game. Well, touchdown extra point ties the game. Got Kennings and Smith in the backfield there. I mean, this is 4-down territory at this juncture. Oh, Jennings running. Dumps it to the tight end. First down at about the 5. They called him down at the 4. Oh, no, man. SMU, 20 seconds left. They need 4 yards for a touchdown. I am speaking of which, dude, these games have been good today. We got 2 minutes left here. 2nd and 1. Touchdown SMU. Do they go for the 2 or do they go for the tie? Deep. Intercepted. Nico Reed. Aller throws it up, and it's a high one, dude. I don't think the receiver ever really gets a good feel of where the ball is. Dang. Well, we still got bowl season. It's the best time of the year, Elijah. Bowl season in the playoffs. Dang. I mean, they got 2 timeouts. They can stop Oregon. Handoff there to Winnington. First down does win the game, though. Yeah, SMU go for what here? Jeez. All right, man. Again, first down ends the game for Penn State. Well, they got a little mini pony out there for SMU. And handoff to... Oh, is that Whittington or James? It's Whittington. So it's going to be like a 3rd and 1. All right. Here it comes. This decides the game here. Gabriel picks up the first down. That's game. And the Ducks have sealed the deal. All right. I'm going to jump to the SMU game now. With that potentially going to overtime, I think SMU got a good, or Clemson got a good return on the kickoff. I'm not sure. Oh my gosh, they're about to get in field goal range. 3 seconds left. This is wild. Dude, if they had a 55-yard field goal, Clemson wins after SMU just battled back. Dang, dude. Yeah, 55-yard field goal to win it. That's nuts. All right. There is 56-yarder officially. And it's good. Yeah, no, I feel like SMU being able to bring that game back close. I feel like bringing that game back to where it's a 3-score game. There's no way you could penalize SMU for this. There's no way. The amount of bias if Alabama gets in over an SMU team who battled back. I thought Alabama gets in if SMU either wins or gets blown out. And I'm talking like more than 2 scores. Neither of those happened. SMU sold. SMU battled back from 21 points. I do think SMU should have went for 2. But I thought that's because I thought the game was going to overtime. That's nuts. That's nuts. Dang. Well, that's going to be it for me today, guys. I don't think I'm going to do a video. I think I'm just going to put my predictions in a community post. So, yeah, I'll probably do that because it's pretty late. I got things to do. And I mean, that's still me making the overlays and whatnot. I just rather not record. I've been talking for like 9 hours, 10 hours. What, since 10 o'clock? 12 hours. I'm hurting. But hey, thanks for hanging out with me, guys, man. Thank you for hanging out. Fun fact, Louisiana, they killed my parlay. Appreciate them. Appreciate Louisiana. That's why I moved away. But thanks for hanging out with me. We'll be back on Monday with the new mock draft. And yeah, no, I'll put it in a community post. I'll put it on the X. What my predictions, what I think the committee is gonna vote for and whatnot. Maybe I'll put that out tonight. But thanks for hanging out with me. Your support, always much appreciated, much obliged. If you haven't already done it on the way out, hit that thumbs up. But as always, until next time, you be easy, my friends. Later.